and welcome back. Today we're doing something a bit different. One, it's a build, since when do I do builds anymore, right? But two, also got to apologize about cars. So you may or may not know, but I'm doing a 100 baby challenge here on the channel. You probably do know it's the most popular series on my channel. Like, a lot of people watch it. Well, I don't know, a lot for my channel. But, you know, a lot. I'm so popular. But we're moving into Generation 2, so I thought, you know what, great idea. Let's do a new house, new ad, new life, you know, all that jazz. I should have planned my intro more. I've got a screenshot coming up at my first kind of break of the like thing. But today we're talking about the poll that we held and the kind of results a little bit in advance and kind of doing a sneak peek of, you know, where we'll be living, that sort of stuff. So you can probably tell this is a modern house. Modern house style did win in the poll. It was kind of close. Modern took the lead day one, and it kind of stayed that way. Victorian had it for a little bit, maybe a couple days, and then it went back to modern. So that's what we got, you know. But yeah, so I kind of went for a bit of a kind of naturally home, and I'll get into that in a little bit, because I'm just conscious that the screenshot is coming up. I don't know. I woke up at like 4 a.m. this morning, and I was like, you know what, let's build this. And so that's exactly what I did. I built this at 4 a.m. It's now 5 p.m. You know, living the dream. And this is the screenshot. This is Zoe. She's a toddler still. She was born in episode 55 of 100 Baby Challenge. I do play with her in episode 56. I don't know why she's blonde, but she is. Alice is brunette, and the father he had black hair. So I don't know how that happened, but I'm going to roll with it. I think she looks cute blonde. So it's some different genes. So there we go. I was hoping for a darker head, like a black head sim or whatever, but like, you know, that's fine. That's fine. So modern did win. We know that. So I'm going to talk about probably the less exciting kind of things first. That's why we've addressed modern. Like, you know, because I figure everyone wants to know what we're going to be doing for the money. So I'm going to talk about that last. So number one, the house is modern. Okay, we've covered that. I'll stop talking about it. We're keeping all the money. I wanted to know if you guys wanted me to start again, keep some of the money, like half of it, or just start, or keep all of it. And it kind of fluctuated between keeping some and keeping all. So I decided to just go with all. So that's what we have done. We've kept all the money. I think this house probably is a bit too expensive at the moment, but that's fine. I will be putting it up on the gallery, so if you guys want to use it in your 100 baby challenges, you can. I think that'd be cute, and I'm pretty proud of how it turns out. So yeah. Second, ooh, you can probably start kind of guessing the favorite colors now, but we won't get to that. Second, I feel like, is the traits, because I mean, it's kind of exciting, but like not really. I don't know. It's like cool, but not. So if you haven't been watching my 100 baby challenge, pretty much I did a poll to kind of, instead of randomizing the heirs traits, I figured I'd choose 2 different traits and pair them together, random ones, I guess, and have everyone vote on them. And then what I'll do is I'll pick the one that relates to the money making items. So that's kind of like what we're working with. So the traits that won were loves the outdoors and self-assured. So that's what Zoe's going to be. I'll talk a bit more about her third trait. I haven't quite decided on it yet. I've only known the results myself for a couple days, and you know, it's just, I've been like a mess. My brain's like, woo, I don't know. I apologize. That was probably really loud in your ear, so again, I apologize again. So now, the rest of our kind of things, we had some ties. So I expected a tie with the color, so that's probably not surprising. But the colors that won are purple and blue. So our house is very purple and blue. A lot of the furniture has purple or blue in it. Apart from the kids' rooms, I kind of mixed it up, did a bit of a break in that. But we have a lot of purple and blue in this house. Also, did I mention we're living at the Stargazer Lounge lot? I don't know. When I thought of this design and the glass roof, I was like, wow, this would be amazing at the Stargazer Lounge. You could like look up and see the stars. That would be so awesome. So that's why we're living here. I don't know. I thought it's cool. So it's actually a 3-story house. The bottom floor, I put the kitchen, dining, bathrooms, and one of the kid bedrooms and the toddler room. And we've also got a little outside sitting area and a pool. We've got a pool now, guys. Heck yeah. And then on the second floor, we've got the kind of living, play, skill area, another kid's bedroom, another bathroom. And then we've got like a little barbecue area outside so we can have some parties and, I don't know, barbecue with all of our boyfriends and stuff like that. I don't know. And then on the top floor, we've got a kind of loft for our baby maker, Zoe, who's still a toddler, so I feel a bit awkward calling her a baby maker. Future baby maker. She's still a baby herself, so definitely not doing that until she is legal, guys. You have to be legal. Just don't do it, trust me. Look up consent. Just do it, okay? Unless you're really young, then don't. That's a bit awkward. I apologize. I'm sorry, I'm awkward. But on the top floor, yeah, we've got her kind of loft, which consists of her bedroom, her own personal ensuite, a kind of skill building patio, which we'll get to again in a second when I talk about what we'll be doing to make our money. Oh, you can probably see it. Shh. Okay. And then it's also got like a personal little garden area. So we had another tie. This was really unexpected. So woodworking and gardening won. Woodworking was winning the whole time. Baking maybe pulled out a little bit early on, but then woodworking just took over. Everyone wanted to see woodworking, which I was like, this is really cool. I don't think I've seen a 100 Baby Challenge where anyone's done woodworking, so I'm like, heck yeah, this is going to be fun. You know, something different. People might be interested because it's something new. But then on the last 2 days when I'm like really hammering you guys, I'm like, you gotta vote if you haven't already. We had a couple more votes for gardening. And so gardening and woodworking tied. I was like, wow, we can work with that. Like that's a good combo. Like, so our primary focus will probably be woodworking. Just because it kind of they tied in the end, but it was in the lead most of the time, so I figure all the kind of long-term people who are watching were probably more interested in woodworking. I don't know. I could totally just be assuming things. And when you assume, you make I'm not going to say that. You know the saying, that when you assume, you make an ass out of you and me. I apologize. I just said a bad word, but whatever. But yeah, so woodworking and gardening. Ugh, I can't talk. I apologize. I've been awake too long. And I'm going to be getting up again tomorrow nice and early to see the eclipse. Although when you're seeing this, it won't be tomorrow. The eclipse will already be gone. Sorry, guys. But, that's fine. But yeah. So, and we'll have some gardening. I do put down 2 little gardening beds. So I figure maybe we might look at getting a money tree. They're awesome. I have one in my peanut save that I play on Tumblr. They're so good. It makes $11,000 a day, and it's like not even evolved. Like, that's so awesome. So I might get one of those. It's 5,000 reward points. It's amazing. I love it. And we'll just get some flowers and stuff and grow some plants. We might even do some flower arranging. Not too sure on that. Haven't decided. And we'll do a lot of woodworking. So I'm thinking genius might be a good trait as her third trait because woodworking and gardening both like to be focused. So I'm thinking that's a good one. So we love the outdoors, self-assured, and genius. Haven't quite decided on that. Don't know. But yeah. So, what else did I want to talk about? One, we did put down a new hamster place. I'm not sure we can take Hamilton with us. So, I'm kind of devastated. We might have to put, I don't know. What other names do you think? Do you think we should put maybe Eliza down? I don't know. Thoughts on that? I don't know. We could go to a new musical to talk about. I don't know. But yeah. So, that's just kind of what we've done. I have left some space to put our old baby wall up again, and I've also left some space for a new baby wall. So later on when I'm decorating the kind of, what is it? It's the bathroom upstairs, the heirs bathroom. Yes, that's the word. Sorry, my brain. Ugh. I put some trees up, kind of like what we have in our old house. If you've watched that series, I don't know. I'm assuming people who watch 100 Baby are going to watch this when they see 100 Baby Generation 2 house build. I don't know. That's what I'm going to call the video, but whatever. If you didn't watch it, that's fine. So, with that being said about all of our names and stuff, and like, well, not names, though I'm getting to that. Oh man, this is a mess. But without job theme, kind of like being the whole woodworking, gardening, that's a very natural theme to me. And so I really wanted to use one of the suggestions I got in my poll, which was actually by Riley. Thank you, Riley, if you're watching. I'm not sure if you watch my speed builds, but if you do, hello. Thank you. I appreciate all the support. But you suggested to come up with a theme for the names, and I thought that was really cool. I'm going to stick with my A to Z theme. I'm going to be a bit weird, though, and I'm going to go back up the alphabet. So Zoe's a Z baby. So A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. So our theme will be starting with Y and going up again. So don't suggest any baby names just yet. We're still a baby, but Zoe's still a baby. But the theme I'm thinking is natural, so anything plants. So, we could have maybe I actually looked up plants that started with Y this morning because I'm like, is there even any plants that start with Y? And I can tell you there is plants that start with Y. I'll tell you one. So there's a yarrow, a yucca, a yew, I don't know, a yellow root. So we will be naming, our children after plants. So they can be flowers, they can be trees, they can be shrubs, they can be foods like vegetables, fruits, herbs, spices, anything. As long as it's natural, you can grow it. That's what we want. We're not doing anything drug related though. So if you can grow any drugs, we're not doing that. Family channel. Nah, no drugs. Okay, thank you. But, so you could have like poppy or iris or apple blossom or I don't know what other plants are there. Paprika, I don't know, just like plants, natural things that you can grow. Nutmeg, so we'll probably have a lot of hippie kids. So just be ready for that. We'll probably be channeling that when we're dressing our kids, but that's fine. We might even come up with some hippie holidays. We'll see. But that's kind of what I'm thinking for the theme. So if you want to get on those Y name suggestions, get thinking on some plants that start with random letters. There is a site, and I'm also thinking, if I get the name suggestions ahead of time, we could also do capsicum, which is bell pepper in America, but that sort of stuff. But if I get the names ahead of time, because sometimes I do have to choose myself, if we get them ahead of time, I can do some research maybe, and you guys can learn some stuff about plants. I'll maybe research what seasons and climates they grow in, and do they produce fruit? How do you harvest them? Are they easy to grow? The type of places that would maybe sell them. I don't know. And we can do some stuff like that. I might even save a picture and I can edit it in when we're naming the baby so you guys can see what the plant actually looks like. Because let's be real, I don't know what a lot of plants look like. So I imagine not that many people do. And so that way we can learn as we grow our family, we can grow our knowledge, and I can make lots of bad plant puns about growing, and it'll be fun. Trust me. You're probably like, ooh, I regret suggesting this, but you know what, Riley? It'll be fun, trust me. I think it'll be fun, but I'm possibly tired, bordering on delirious, because once I've been awake for about 10 hours, that's when the brain starts to go off. But that's fine. Look, I had to get this done today so that I could get it up in time for you guys to see this on my speed build, because I'm actually pushing back. I had a speed build all recorded and like edited to go up this Sunday. But I was like, you know what? Let's get this done. Because the heir isn't born till episode 55. I'm like, that's really, really dodge. And I've also recorded episode 56. I was like, that's so dodgy. That's so bad. I've closed the poll at like episode 50, and I'm not going to tell you the results till like 57. Like, that's so long to wait. Like, I will talk about it in episode 57 because I'd already recorded episode 56 by the time I'd closed the poll. And like the poll was still open when I'd recorded those. So like, you know, but I just, like, I don't know. I wanted to tell you guys beforehand. And so if you didn't watch this, why not? But you won't miss out because you will find out eventually. But if you did watch it, you kind of just get to find out a bit earlier than everyone else. So thank you. And you also get to support me, which is really cool and stuff. I don't know. But I'm really happy with how the place turned out. I don't know. I've actually managed to talk about the build for like the whole episode. That doesn't normally happen. Although I suppose I did just rant. I didn't actually talk about the build. It's a good build. I like it. You've been watching it. There'll be screenshots at the end. You can look at it in detail. So we're probably not going to move here in the 100 Baby series until Zoe's at least a teenager. I feel like it's a bit creepy to move her into a baby making house while she's still a toddler. Like, you know, I want to stay in the old house with Alice and stuff and kind of raise them there and do some kid stuff. Let her have her childhood before I move her into this, I don't know, hive, I suppose, for baby production. I don't know. It's a bit creepy while she's still a baby, but I don't know. That's just how we roll here. We're a bit creepy all the time. I tell all sorts of weird jokes. I don't know. My jokes are terrible. I don't know. I find them hilarious. Talking about my jokes. So I'll tell you a story. I'll tell you my one story for this build. So today I had a telemarketer call me while I was at work. Like, rude, right? But, but I answered. And so she's like, I'm here to discount your electricity bill. I'm like, no, you're not. And she's like, what? I'm like, electricity causes cancer. Didn't you know that? I'm not interested in that. So I don't have electricity in my house. And she's like, oh. I'm like, no, thank you. No cancer here today. I'm going. Goodbye. And so that's like what happened. And I said, we only use candles. That's just what we do. Goodbye. But yeah, that's just me. I like to troll telemarketers. I don't know. Why are they calling me? I get it's a job, but like, I don't know. It's kind of rude. I don't know. I think it's rude. I don't know. Feelings on telemarketers. Do you like them? Do you not like them? I don't know. But how cute is our house? Our build's coming to an end. I will upload this to the gallery. I know I said that before, but I just want to iterate that in case you weren't listening. But I will be uploading it. You can use it. I'd love if you sent me some screenshots of you using it. I'm on Twitter and Tumblr. You can, I don't know, put them there at me or something. I don't know. I don't know how social media works. I really just pretend. I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm too old. I'm 24. I can't social media. No, I'm such a social media grump. I really am. But the build is coming to an end, so I hope you're excited for Generation 2. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye!